Welcome back to another episode of the Hermit Poetry Series. I'm Neil Aitken, and on this channel I read poetry, mostly work by contemporary poets, occasionally poems of my own, and once in a while poems from the past. Today's poem comes to us from Traci Brimhall from her collection Our Lady of the Ruins, published by Norton in 2012. This was the Bernard Women Poets Prize winner, judged by Carolyn Porcher. And this poem that I'm going to read is towards the end of the collection and is entitled The Sunken Gospel. The sea is thirsty, and the shadow of a whale moves below the ship, angry at anchors, harpoons, the weathered breasts of the mermaid on the bow. Sailors on deck strip the flesh to find the fat. They sever the head and drain the oil. All night their hands on their faces, not from shame. No, there are blood blisters on their palms, but their wrists smell like women. As it dies, the whale hears its mother singing a mile away, 2 fathoms deep. Now for the ruthless season, now for the dreams rising out of the whale's split heart, moaning blue zodiac hymns to the sleepers. There are 3 canals in the ear, 2 windows, 1 voice from the beautiful dead. 1 omega anthem, 1 mind editing between hammer falls, the promise of a devout music and a common enemy. The lights turn away as the men turn in their hammocks, their hearts translating the sunken gospel, wondering if they hear women singing green valentines in the water or deaf angels chanting before the war. Tomorrow they'll kill the birds because there's too much music. Tomorrow they'll wake with dirt in their hands. And that was The Sunken Gospel by Traci Brimhall from Our Lady of the Ruins, Norton 2012. Highly recommend this book. Wonderful poetry, brilliant poet. And I encourage you to check out the description of the video for more information about Traci Brimhall, as well as where to purchase this book. I always provide a link to the press if possible, and more information about other projects I'm currently working on. I'm thankful for all of you for sticking around for this series. I'm grateful for all of you who are new listeners, who are joining right now as the first time, or who have been around, well, since I started. At the beginning of the pandemic, I began recording these readings 3 times a week, and it's been, it's been kind of a wonderful journey. I'm grateful for this adventure that we're on as we encounter and explore and do our best to inhabit these poems by many wonderful contemporary poets, and try to expand our understanding of what else is out there in terms of literature. Many of these poets I have met in person, or I've purchased their books directly from them after a reading or an event, but others come to me by recommendation. And so I encourage you, if you wish, to comment below with suggestions as to poets or poems that might be a good fit for this series. And I look forward to hearing from you. If you want to support this series, it's very simple. You can, all the standard people thing, all the things we say on these channels, right? So you can you can like these videos with a thumbs up. You can subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. You'll be notified every time there's a new video, which is every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Or you can share these videos, the links to these videos on social media. All these things help spread the word about these poets and these poems, and I hope in some small way expands the readership for these poets and encourages more people to discover some amount of joy in poetry writing. And I hope, too, that it inspires you to write yourself or to create yourself if you turn to other forms of art. That in some way, as we do so, we're building bridges. We're expanding our community. We're becoming part of a very large conversation, a conversation that's been going on for the entire length of human existence, a conversation with others and with ourselves as to the nature, purpose of our existence, role of kindness, the way in which we say goodbye, and the way in which we welcome change into our worlds. All these things are at the heart of these poems. And I'm grateful for the opportunity to journey through these poems and through these experiences with you. And I wish you all the very best as we close off another week and get ready for a new week of more readings and more poetry. So until next time, I'm Neil Aitken. This is the Hermit Poetry Series, and we'll be back with more readings and more poetry in the very near future, just a couple days. And until then, keep reading, keep writing, keep being part of the world and creating art, however that works and looks for you. And have opportunities, I hope, to share that art with others. And until we meet again, here's to you and your efforts, and here's to me to continue finishing my own projects, and wishing us all the very best during this holiday season. Until next time, well, have a great time reading and creating. We'll be back again soon.